Throughout my life, I've become attached to various things: people, jobs, salaries, and so on in pursuit of happiness. Being happy is the only reason that we're here, right? This is what most people believe. Just take a look around you. The newest cars, biggest homes, most attractive wife, husband. Having these or pursuing these endlessly is the way the modern world has come to live. Is it making you happy? Probably not. And if it is at all, it's finite. It's a great distraction though. Pursuing happiness doesn't work. One of the biggest lessons I've learned is that happiness is an inside game. It doesn't come from outside circumstances. Not too long ago, I was doing all that I could to paddle up the happiness stream in my little boat that was always on the verge of sinking. I bought new clothes or electronic toys every week. I went to bars and restaurants every weekend. I consistently worked overtime and overloaded my schedule to make more money. Sure, my consistent and exhausting paddling brought me forward an inch or two, but I slipped right back down after a few days every time. Chasing temporary happiness is no different than chasing a high. That's all it is. You come back down eventually. And that teaches us that happiness is nothing more than an illusion. So what is it then that satisfies us and makes life feel fulfilling if it's not happiness? Purpose. The majority of your day-to-day life is void of purpose. They're just temporary experiences that bring you a temporary sense of happiness. Buying a house, going to work, and drinks with friends are not purposeful. They're simply time killers and distractions. But the issue in living this way is lack of creation, creating something for yourself or for others. It may sound obvious, but most of us aren't living a creative life. And I certainly wasn't until I had to completely let go of anything and everything that brought me temporary happiness and find purpose in the simplest things. It's tough, right? What happens if you never make $1 million? Or what if your house burns down and you're left with nothing other than the clothes on your back? You're forced to start pursuing a purposeful life. How to pursue purpose. If you ask someone the purpose of their life, they'll likely just become overwhelmed. Why? 1, because they don't know, or 2, because they think it has to be something major. Purpose is found day to day in small ways to add up to a lifetime that, when reflected upon, you could say you've made the world a better place. Here are some simple ways anyone can be more purposeful. Number 1, smile more often to complete strangers. Number 2, give more often than expecting to receive. Number 3, read, self-reflect, spend quality time with yourself to get to know who you truly are. Number 4, knock on your neighbor's door and offer to walk their dog. Number 5, help your boss with a task outside of your own or a colleague. Number 6, leave a few dollars in your mailbox for the mailman. Number 7, call a friend and ask if they need help with anything or if they have anything to get off their chest. Number 8, hold the door for an elderly or pregnant woman. Number 9, be kind to everyone. These are just some simple ways to find purpose in everyday life. You can find plenty more. These are just a basic starting point, and it's not hard. But when these simple and powerful things are done each day, they add up to a life that feels fulfilling. I know that I have a fear of reflecting back on my life as I take my last few breaths to realize I've done nothing purposeful in my distraction to pursue happiness. I think most of us, at some point in life, will come to a point where we stop and ask ourselves, what am I doing here? What is my purpose in life? My turning point came when I had to sit with the fact that the answer to that question was nothing. That was the day I decided to quit drinking and turn my life around. This is the way that I serve the world, by sharing my perspective and experiences, wisdom, and overcoming myself. For you, it might be painting or starting a purposeful business. It may be a product to aid the elderly or anything born from a creative space. It doesn't have to be overthought either. If you can't step away from your job, make this your side gig or a hobby that you can come back to from time to time. You'll never know where it may take you in the long run. Now check out this video, how to overcome yourself to accomplish your heart's desires.